So just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it. But whatever the backstory of each of them may be, this is the day, the only day where everyone is equal. That feel-good factor so keenly pertinent, something all of us here keenly indulge and enjoy.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So, for the first time this season, the thoughts of Jim Begley.
Yeah, people have short memories in football. It's all about this new season now. The fans are seeking a statement start, and it's all down to these players to turn up and deliver right from the off.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So that's got things underway. This then a possible acid test as to who came here better prepared. More and more pressure on the ball here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Borussia Dortmund are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! Caught offside that time. Maida, and it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. This might spell danger. And he was quick to react. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. That has been slung wide. Pinches it off him. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Shifted it to the flank. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And Tierney aims beyond the defence. Maida receives it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oyarzabal! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. No, that's been intercepted. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Showing great feet there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Caicedo. Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash. Oyarzabal proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Oyarzabal. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 32 minutes is number 15, Mikel Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's had a shot! Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Tries to play it through. Borussia Dortmund looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread it left. And it's Robertson. Oh, well played. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Foden. Robertson.
There will be 1 minute added
He
time.
slings it in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think we're
That's the
seeing
first
a very
45
good
and
example
they're well
of
on
what to
top.
do when
Let's
you're
look forward
a
to
man
more to
light.
come in the second
Some of the
half.
covering play has
Everyone,
been
please
hugely
welcome to the
impressive,
field
and that
our
owes a lot to
players.
focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Borussia Dortmund just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit.
Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Florentino Luis. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Tries one from range! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Foden, driving on and making good progress. He has found the way through. Now that's well seen too. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Being still separated by the game's only goal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Spread out to the left. Now it's Foden. In towards the back stick. Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Takes the shot! Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's not an especially good pass, that. There will be a throw-in. Celtic choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Space for him to turn and look. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. And he's there to clear it. That's the throw. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Foden. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a key interception. 75 minutes played. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain! And that was very necessary. That has been knocked clear. He's on it, and a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
And it's been taken short. And he stands tall, impenetrable. That has ended up in no man's land.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played towards the other side. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And he cuts out the supply. Mikel Oyarzabal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's found a way past. Good ball, good take. Celtic have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. There's the header. Harmlessly behind. Oxlade-Chamberlain!
Celtic really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Alexander-Arnold.
Minute has been indicated.
Good run down the right. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Foden. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oyarzabal! And that is wildly off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Oyarzabal, applies the finish! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund, and that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund have won here on day one. They have done just what they wanted to do, and the message is very much, bring on the rest of the season. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund really did hit the ground running, which was evidently pleasing for the boss. Fitness levels look good too, and the players, I think all round, look sharp. There's plenty to make them feel good about themselves.
More than just our 12th man.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.